This is a live look at Carter Finley Stadium in Raleigh, North Carolina. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. It's the Tennessee Volunteers and the NC State Wolfpack. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
So much good football in the Triangle, but one of the best stadiums in that area is Carter Finley Stadium. NC State gets it rocking. The red and black, 50,000 plus. This is one of the most fun places to watch a game in North Carolina. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Will kick off first, and here we go. And he's coming out of the end zone. Excellent job by the... Average team, a pretty minimal gain on that return. Trying to move them on the counter. There he goes. And a little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
That's the beauty of misdirection in the run game, right? You try to show the defense one look, and then you come back and hit them the other way when they're not expecting it.
Now on first down from the 30. Now the play fake. Here's the heat. And he never had a chance.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with a sack.
NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Fires to the right. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Third and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. Flaps it out of the air. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Fast start for the offense. Points on the board already.
And the coaches talked to us this week of how important it was to getting out to a fast start. And that was the key to winning the game. The offense definitely took that message to heart.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap things off with a big play up top, going 63 yards to the house. Fielded in the end zone. It's Dodson. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Running inside. It's Bishop. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. The Vols want to move quickly.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Volunteers will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. My goodness, he unloads on that one. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Touchdown Vols. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Unloads to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Quarterback there just trying to go to his primary target, and they're just not on the same page.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Looking for space. It's Gauze. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Complete to the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Finds his man. It's Snow. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
This is a very tough slot receiver to cover if you're a linebacker because of how quick and how shifty he is. You never seem to know which way he's going, and he always seems to create an open space for his QB.
NC State on the move, set up with another first down. He goes right back to the air. He's got him. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
Take the profit, right? Pitch and catch. Defense and zone coverage. Receivers got some access. Just spit it out to him. Let him catch it and advance and get what he can get.
The Wolfpack with a lot of options on second and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gauze. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
NC State with a fresh set of downs thanks to that running game. Off the play fake on first down. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And this is not the start this guy envisioned in this game. He's already thrown a pick six here in the first quarter, and now he takes a sack. You got to wonder if that pick six rattled him a little bit. And if he's out here now seeing ghosts, he's got to get to the sidelines. He's got to shake the cobwebs off. You got to be able to turn the page and have a short memory because this thing is going in the wrong direction for their signal call.
It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Pocket breaking down. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. The run inside. It's Gauze. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. And that is no good. And here in the first quarter, we remain tied.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Using his legs, it's Bishop.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Back to pass on second down. It's complete on the right side. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Wants to go right back downfield. Finds his man. It's Jackson.
And that receiver makes that play look so routine, but it takes so much practice. Running that curl route over and over again against every type of zone coverage imaginable so that on game day, that receiver can find the soft spot no matter what coverage the defense is in.
Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Grabs it. And he scores! Touchdown, Tennessee!
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls, and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Running to Green. Runs through the tackle. Oh, he's got some space. He's inside the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Wolfpack! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Offensive line, give me a crack, I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
And he made the extra point without problem. Fielded in the end zone, it's Morris. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Finding an escape route. He's loose. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum. And what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. A run for the quarterback. Had to start that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the 1st down. The Volunteers want to crank the tempo. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. The sure hands, it's Staley. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Well, the defense was ready for that. Offense trying to toss it to get to the perimeter of the football field, but there were just too many defenders. The running back was able to make the first guy miss, couldn't make the second one, though, and it's a loss of yards.
Pass play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. They'll go right back to the run. He breaks a tackle, and he delivers the stiff arm for a solid pickup on the play. Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the Pack on 3rd down. Running inside, it's Bishop, finding some room, ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the 2nd level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting north.
And the Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind. It forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback. Who's keeping the football? On that play, it was the running back, and he made him pay.
So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football, look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play, nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers! I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
NC State heads out, gearing up to go on the attack. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Fires on the move. Fires it incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Scott. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. NC State quick to the line. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Finds his man down the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Looking downfield on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Snow. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down.
And you see the wide receiver, he's got to push upfield, make it look like he's going deep, but does a really good job sitting down on that curl, catching the ball, and then as soon as you catch that thing on that curl route, get upfield, get positive yards. Nice route by that wide receiver.
North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The run inside. It's Goss. Hard running there. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43.
Hey, kill it. 2-14 close. 2-14 close.
To the air. It's Bailey. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36.
Yeah, and you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route, understanding the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
On the run, it's Scott. Powerful running as he trucks his way to the 28.
This offense is built behind this guy. I mean, a guy that you can hand the football to consistently and expect positive yards all day long, all game long. Now he's over 100 yards on the day.
To give on the counter. NC State will pick up the 1st down. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referee's signal for the 2-minute timeout. NC State with a fresh set of downs thanks to that running game. Running inside. It's Goss. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the 1st half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Now he's looking to throw it. Unloads it left. Zips it out to his man. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Quarterback on the keeper. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Back to pass, it's Bailey. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
They've held the ball forever. Relentless drive, but what a win for the defense if they can force a field goal. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Rushes on him. He's knocked down, short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. The Volunteers will call their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Now the Wolfpack will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. This defense trying to stand tall on 4th and goal from the 2. Out of the gun, looking to throw. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. He'll start this drive firing. He's going to take off, turning it on. And after the huge scramble, he slides and gets down. Terrific run to get out of trouble. The Vols in the hurry-up. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. And the timing just a hair off.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
2nd and 10. He'll throw again. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. Touchdown ball! He got a step and just dusted the field.
You know, there are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Wants to throw. It's Bailey. Looking to the big tight end. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Timeout called by NC State. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. The Wolfpack uses its final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Unloads to the wideout. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Ready. Blue 30. Blue 30.
Looking to throw on first down. He is brought down and sacked. That is not the offense's ideal way to finish up the half, but we'll head to the locker room. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away. North Carolina State will kick it off to open the third quarter. He'll bring it out. It's Dodson. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
They give it to him again. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And the Volunteers headed quickly to the line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Wants to throw on first down. Complete. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. They'll try to spread out this defense on 2nd and 3 with a 4-wide-out set. Looking to fire. Gonna take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Man, if you're going to win games, you have got to hit on the home run type plays, and that was a great opportunity right there. The receiver has got to be able to look that football in and make the catch.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. The Volunteers will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Plays that one perfectly. Exceptional accuracy on the punt. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Makes the grab. It's Douglas. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Scott. Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
And, man, this offense, man, is so nice to have a guy that you can hand the football to, and he can take off and make big plays down the field. He can break tackles. He can outrun you. He shows you a little bit of everything. This defense, they better dial in on him because he's going to get the football, and he can make big plays.
Makes the grab. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes.
And it's picked off for the third time today. Taking it the other way. Crosses midfield. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Tennessee. And they turn it into a defensive score.
And how about the defense coming up huge. It looked like this was going to get really, really close, and they do what they do, man. Make that one big play, Palmer, force not only the turnover, and then take it all the way back to the house. They looked like they were about to give up points, and then all of a sudden they get points of their own.
And that was a bad decision by the quarterback too, David. I get it. You're trailing on the scoreboard, but you got to know you can't get it all back on one throw. He threw that into traffic. Give the defense credit. They were where they needed to be. They didn't just pick it off. They took it to the house and added insult to injury.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Snagged in the middle, it's Douglas. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Got a man, it's Jackson. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Wants to throw it again. Fires to the tight end. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. NC State going up-tempo.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The run inside. It's Scott. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast.
Blue 22. Joker.
From the gun, wants to pass. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
Man, you gotta love the response of the quarterback. Like last possession, you make a mistake, easy to get down on yourself sometimes, but now just come out and you're absolutely surgical. 4 for 4, spreading the ball out, seeing the defense really well. Nice bounce back for this QB.
That's caught. It's Hoffman. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Bailey. Oh, they're after him. Got his man on the right. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it, make something good happen after the catch. And quite honestly, they need him because they've thrown a couple of picks now in this game. They've got to find a way to get this guy more involved.
The Wolfpack line up, trying to forge ahead for a few inches. They'll try to get it through the air. Finds his big tight end. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it up to 12. The Volunteers will call their 1st timeout. That will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Takes a handoff. It's Gauze. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Touchdown, Wolfpack. The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
We're in the second half of this game. You're trailing, David. No surprise there. You got to throw the ball to the guys that are making plays for you. He had already had a touchdown catch, and that's number 2 now. If they're going to get back in this game, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
Amen. I mean, keep finding him. He keeps making plays, keeps catching the football. And listen, when you find that matchup outside that works, that you can depend on, I don't blame quarterbacks for going back to them time and time again.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Running inside. It's Bishop. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. Give to the running back. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bishop. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The give on the inside. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
Great job on first down. Great job on second down. This defense needs to come up big one more time. They got to get the stop. Big time moment. I got to get my offense the football back.
The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a third down stop. They'll keep it on the ground. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down.
And the defense was not fooled on that third down. They were expecting that could be run. Linebackers doing a nice job really coming hard downhill to stop that play.
And the Vols decide to punt it away. A high kick trying to pin them deep. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. NC State quick to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Looking for a man, it's Bailey. That's caught, it's Hoffman. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock, that is at a premium for this offense.
From the gun, the ground game. Could be an alley.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Sends it downfield. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to make big plays. Nice job playing the deep ball and not giving up anything big.
Bully ball on 3rd and short. Past the 45. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive.
And I know everybody's looking at that clock as it ticks, and we're down a couple of possessions, but nice job getting the 1st down. But this offense has to stay in hyperspeed, right? Down 2 possessions.
There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the 2nd level and creating big lanes for this running back.
Here we go. Ready.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the red zone, looking for a space. Makes the grab down the middle. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to run it in. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, North Carolina State!
Hey, man, I they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Smart move to keep it on the ground. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And now the Wolfpack will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. The Vols have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They feed him again, and he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
What a run by their tailback, and simply one of the best in the entire country. And his ability to make people miss is the reason why, guys. That's one thing that's just not coachable. You have it or you don't. That was something they identified in him when they were recruiting him to come play in this offense, and now it's come to fruition. Defenses have such a hard time bringing him down. This defense is going to have to do a better job game tackling as this game goes on.
Timeout called by NC State. That's their second. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. The Wolfpack uses its final timeout. Now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And the Volunteers line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. The accuracy is perfect. The loft, the aim, like the perfect golf shot. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. To the air, it's Bailey. Here's a throw downfield late. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's second down.
And, man, this is a tough spot to be in as this offense. And the defense is so deep, and you wonder if that's why they threw the ball underneath. But, golly, with the clock where it is, you have to get somewhere down the field to give yourself a chance, an opportunity to maybe be successful at the end of this football game.
Crosses the 30. On the move, got to keep it alive. Last chance to get a score. They'll bring him down as he bulks up those numbers, but not the most important one as they'll come up short in this game.